South Adelaide, but we'll see what transpires in this game. Your first caller here in SANFL Now action, John Nankerville.
It's going to be Lukacs versus Northam. Thump down, coming through, taking possession, but getting a shove in the back was Davis. Handball's off to McManus, and the Panthers going towards the southern end. Drive inside, Shillabeer knocked away from him. Nicely taken by Gander. His handball knocked down though. Players piling in, 45 out from goal. The Eagles, quick little clearing kick. Phillippo couldn't quite take the mark, and Davis puts the Panthers back inside. Tilbrook knocks it down. Everybody's bootlace level. Shillabeer knocks it out. Now a chance for the Panthers. Barrett got it out here to Charlie Duncan, who hooks this one back towards the goals. Wonderful start from the Panthers. Little give from Barrett. Charlie Duncan finishes with a wonderful goal.
Verino, Rowe, works his way through the situation well. Bananas it up and towards the forward 50. Just needing a kind bounce there is Ballin, and also has to step his way around Marshall. Ball's in dispute, 20 out from the goal. Did Marshall dive on that? Umpire says no, we're going to have a ball up.
Neither could Lucas Cook. Lukacs got the kick away only as far as Grocock. Ajung bangs it on the boot. Down the line, Eagles defenders collide. Opens the door for the Panthers, and Wilkinson, the ever-dangerous Amon Wilkinson, kicks the goal. It's on now with the push and shove. This spot fire CK mentioned before breaking out now.
South Adelaide dropping defensive numbers back, however, so he's going to be forced to kick to a contest in the forward half. Works it in towards the pocket. Strong defensive mark there by Claverino.
Well, bouncing football in the end, and it's trapped nicely as the Woodville West Torrents come down the line over the head of Summerton, his opponent. Summerton tracks back, takes it well, dishes out the handball, gets it back in the 1-2 from McCarthy. And now a chance for some good gut running from Elliot Duncan over to Ajung. Long sweeping handball. Charlie Duncan now, long kick inside 50 and a good mark in the end. It's a ball ace. Starts it right but kicks it perfectly. And the Panthers 3-2-20, the Eagles 2 behinds. Now a chance for the Eagles to come away. Herbert was the intended target, but Skinner got in the way.
Woodville West Torrents going to come back in board now by hand of Phillippo, who worked his way through one tackle, just about got his way through the second, and in doing so, opened the door for Ollie Davis. Now Charlie Duncan kicked a lovely goal to start the contest, and he's going to finish it with a lovely second. 4-2-26 South Adelaide. Lukacs, this has to be a patient build-up because there's nothing really in the Woodville West Torrents 50. There won't be now either with the turnover. Northam. Oh, Bogle spun his way out of one tackle. Umpire said the tackle lingered, however. And Bogle in a bit of strife there. Gets up pretty quickly now that he's drawn the free, however.
Eyes light up as he dishes off the handball. And Duncan gets things moving for South Adelaide. It's with Fargrave now. He drives it inside 50 at the back. Grocock off the ground. Rescued there for the Eagles as they punted away. Jack Hayes knocked down. Hargrave comes through again on the right boot. Wobbly helicopter punt. Our absolute floater, but it was dead straight. McKay jostled out of it. Got the handball back in the end though. Moore linking nicely. And Lucas Cook hooks it back to half-back, only as far as Gander.
Nick Hayes, he's only missed one shot at goal all season, 10 goals, 1 for the year. I'll say that to him now while he's centre wing, so I can't put too much of a curse on him. Beautifully won contest in there by Lucas Cook, who just pulled the kick at the last minute to Lukacs. Like something he's seen in the pocket. Williams was just saying before that he's been goalless in his last 9 matches. Again for South Adelaide. Lukacs, tap forth, Ajung. Worked his way through the situation well, up and towards the Wilkinson direction, turns, bangs it through for his second.
Ajung couldn't stop him. McKay now had Herbert, ignores that. Goes over the top to Lucas Cook. South intercept here through Barrett, and he's away with a little handball to Ajung. Gets around into some space on the right boot and chips it short. Panthers now through Skinner.
Just works it. Oh, big football collision in there. Jack Hayes coming off second best on that one. Drawn the free too. And he thinks he's got 25. No, he has got 25. So he was right the first time. So Jack Hayes, he's got the arms free. I'm not sure if there was really advantage in that one anyway. Phoenix Hargrave works his way now towards Skinner. They've got South Adelaide now on the turnover, working in towards the pocket. Ball ace! Fantastic fly from the young man. You've got to finish the great mark. Crowd will tell you the story on that one, folks. He has too, and becomes the second multiple goal scorer now for South Adelaide.
Beatty.
So Beatty working it forward to Sinor. Goes back to Beatty, who's come past for the receive. Tucks the ball under the arm. Works it in towards the pocket. Gets the lead up now from Weckett. 55 metres out from goal. Opens up the angle slightly. Has a long, penetrative shot that goes straight through the middle. Has picked up the extra sleeve he didn't have last week. Last week it was a long sleeve jumper one arm and a short sleeve the other. Skinner, as Seacoast fashion tips now end. Puts up towards the Young direction, held his ground well, almost brought it to ground too. And in a 2-on-1 contest is fighting really hard in there with Chilbrook in particular, Mackay also. Emil Brennan comes to rove it away from the contest.
Some run for the Panthers. McCarthy towards the outer wing where Grocock takes a nice grab. He then tackles and Ping's holding the ball. So Hayes dishes off now. Sinor, long kick to the goal square. Ballenden down there. But a great grab by that great player Jake Summerton. Saves the day for the Panthers. He chips out wide.
Pushing his way up the ground. 70 out. He's going to come back in board. Sinor, he just kept pushing down. Top of the 50. Gee whiz. Big collision in there, a little bit late from Gander. They're coming in from all sides. I reckon that's just a footy collision. There's not a lot he can really do about it, but I'll tell you what, it's on here at the moment, and Sinor's down. And this, I'll tell you what, it's really on here at the moment. Plenty of players coming in from all sides. We've got about 30 involved at the moment. Play on, advantage. Seeing that was Lucas Cook when everybody else was involved in the stoush, and they get the goal, Woodville West Torrens. 3-7-25, South Adelaide, 7-5-47. Health Partners, your SANFL supporting, SA loving, health insurance partner, proudly backing local footy.
Spent time with the Brisbane Lions, so came back to the club after playing with Werribee in the VFL. Nichols couldn't pick it up. Barrett was good. Skillful player, he hooks this one back towards the pocket. Hargrave front and centre, similar where he kicked his goal in the first term. And why not? He'll kick another one just like that. They look to clear away through Nichols. However, South Adelaide, Skinner getting in the way. Putting it back towards 25 from goal, and a very nice mark taken by Gander. 30 out straight in front. Ty Gander started the game in Guernsey number 4, now into Guernsey 73. None of that really matters. Successful. Almost a 6-goal lead to South, and that was never going to miss. From the moment it left the boot, it was going to be Ty Gander's first goal in his first game of league footy for South Adelaide. They get around him as they should, his teammates.
Here, Ajang, clever kick right into the centre here of McGuinness down into McManus. This is really quick transition now by South Adelaide. And now lining up, Gander takes a bounce, takes a second, on debut, lands his second. For his second goal of the game. Great finish there by Ty Gander. Half-time out at Richmond, and West Adelaide are goalless against Sturt. We've seen that scenario a couple of times in the last few years. Emil Brennan received that from Waitman. Goes on the outer side. Skinner under heavy pressure from two opponents. Scoops it back in very nonchalantly. Davis. Northam. Off to Charlie Duncan, who just keeps running. Steps around Kernahan. Emil Brennan. Door's been opened now for Herbert. Looping handball over the top. Search for and found Williams, who works it in towards the attacking zone and gets his second for the day.
From the restart. McManus with a high up and under kick, liked his game today. Wilkinson, very nice grab.
Eamon Wilkinson, only 25 years of age. He seems to have been around a lot longer than that. Skinner set up for the fly, takes it. As Nick Hayes, somewhat the worst for wear behind play. So Emil Brennan receives it just over Hayes. Comes in board to Bogle, who's kept improving as the game's gone on. Now it's with McCarthy, yet to kick a SANFL goal. Pops it up forward to Ball Ace instead. who hands it off and waltzing through for his third. Ty Gander on debut. Closer to 80 if it wasn't for him. Adjang goes sideways there to Bogle. He just keeps improving the longer this game goes on. Kick was a little bit too hot for Chillabeer, who just soccers it forward. Oh, now Tommy Barrett in all sorts of space, just needs a kind bounce, looks up, gathers, and unselfishly passes it to Grocock in the square, who turns around and gets his second for the day. Multiple goal scorer.
Gets back on it, got it up to Bogle, who's kept running. South Adelaide inside 50 now. Barrett's got it. He's away with the pace. Jack Cook tackles him, but I think Barrett's nailed it. Goal umpire running this way and that, but he's happy. Barrett with a late one for the Panthers.